victim of a house cat.
Later.
Waiting for us. It belongs to the shadows now. Better if it's just left alone.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you? A paladin? She will want to meet you. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
Well, I am certainly no innocent paladin, so I'll bind you with
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all men. It's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's she doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't even goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves. Of the entire... There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case... Settle in. Then come join me for a drink.
It's for a good cause.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust.
Can't chat. I need to...
Go safely.
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's life.
Just about. Yeah. We shouldn't hang around too long.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Wrong here. This torch is useless.
You? What are the odds? A makeshift harper's fire. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I hesitated to when Elturel was dragged into Avernus. I was drafted into a devil's smithy. I could sense some. Smell it almost. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Need anything?
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Thought you'd be 10 yards. Ceres, Scout. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed out in the cursed lands. They were toying with us. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the... Zevlor had hope. It didn't... but...
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. They lined us up like dogs. Maybe that's why they took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Some of us fought back. All I could do was run. That means a lot, coming from you. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. You've done so much for us already. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And God, thank you. If any, just be careful up.
Please, be welcome. To your very good health. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I have every reason to be cautious. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. He healed
right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Good to see you're still breathing.
Not another ward, I hope. I'm better at subterfuge and spellcasting than babysitting. Wouldn't I like to know? Judging by his uniform, he's someone of import. Jaheira warned the others to steer clear, hence why I'm on door duty. You, on the other hand, trot on if you want. Or, he clearly needs help. But we're stretched.
Find out who it is and bring them to me.
You look well equipped. Good. You wouldn't believe...
As I listen.
He seems unaware of you or his surroundings. You're not sure if you heard it before. The patient is physically well, but...
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effect.
Fears.
As you were.
I need to focus.
Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises.
Take it easy.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be free from the Absolute's influence. Yet, able to... It's almost too good to be true. But, let me guess. Jaheira sent you... Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers...
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something... While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to...
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid.
What's going on? If you have something to say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Take you.
Survival is all that matters.
General Ketherick wants her alive, at any cost.
Take you. Take you.
The General will be pleased if you go quietly.
Take you. Take you.
boots have seen everything.
Have to keep going.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Let's hope your cunning is as strong as your optimism. You're the key to all of this. Good, because your work here is only beginning. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this. On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shah. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. And I could say the same. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories. Moon and shadow. Like, sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes